Tired of waking up with painful leg cramps? These 10 foods could be the game changer you need. Bananas. Let's start with something we all know and probably love: bananas. Now, if you've ever had a sudden Charlie horse in the middle of the night, there's a good chance someone told you to eat a banana. And you know what? They weren't wrong. These yellow guys are packed with potassium, which plays a major role in helping muscles contract and relax properly. When potassium levels drop too low, it can throw your muscle function off balance, making those painful cramps more likely. But it's not just potassium that makes bananas a leg cramp fighting superstar. They also offer magnesium and carbohydrates. Why does that matter? Because when you're active, or even just moving around more than usual, your body burns through electrolytes fast. Magnesium helps muscles relax, while carbs in bananas give your body fuel to stay active and prevent fatigue. And when you're not exhausted, your muscles aren't as likely to rebel with cramps. What I really love about bananas is how versatile they are. I mean, think about it. You can eat one as a quick snack, slice it into your oatmeal, or even blend it into a smoothie. Plus, they're gentle on the stomach, which is especially great for seniors who might have digestive concerns. But let's be real. Are bananas a magic pill? Not quite. If you're eating junk all day and tossing in one banana, don't expect your leg cramps to vanish. It's about making bananas a consistent part of your diet. That steady supply of potassium, magnesium, and carbs helps your muscles stay nourished and balanced. And honestly, they're such a convenient option, there's really no excuse not to grab one when you're on the go. So if your legs are throwing tantrums at night, maybe it's time to stock up on bananas. Just one a day could make a noticeable difference. Trust me, your calves will thank you. Avocados? Now, I'm gonna be real with you. Avocados are one of those foods that people either rave about or avoid because of the calories. But if you're a senior dealing with leg cramps, this creamy green fruit might be exactly what you need. Why? Because avocados are like nature's electrolyte bomb. One avocado delivers a serious dose of potassium, way more than a banana actually, and we already know potassium helps prevent cramps by keeping your muscle function in check. But that's just the beginning. Avocados are also rich in magnesium, which supports muscle relaxation. That's super important, especially if you've been waking up in the middle of the night with stiff, aching legs. What makes avocados even better is the healthy fats they provide. You might wonder, what do fats have to do with leg cramps? Well, those monounsaturated fats help reduce inflammation, and guess what? Less inflammation means less muscle irritation. Plus, the fats in avocados help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin E, which also supports muscle and nerve health. And you don't need to go overboard. Just a few slices in your salad, or half an avocado spread on whole grain toast, and you're golden. I've even seen some people blend them into smoothies, which might sound weird, but trust me, it's delicious. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have more muscle cramps than others, even if they're eating healthy? A lot of it comes down to how well their body absorbs and retains nutrients. That's where avocados shine. They're nutrient-dense, so a little goes a long way. So if you're dealing with cramps and you want something creamy, satisfying, and packed with leg-loving nutrients, grab an avocado. Just make sure it's ripe. Nobody wants to wrestle with a rock-hard avocado. Been there, done that. Beyond just the minerals, avocados bring something else to the table: fiber. This helps keep your digestion smooth, which is crucial because poor digestion can sometimes mess with how your body absorbs those all-important electrolytes like potassium and magnesium. Plus, avocados have vitamin B6, which plays a key role in nerve function and helps reduce muscle pain and cramping. It's kind of like giving your nervous system a little extra TLC. Another neat thing is that avocados contain small amounts of calcium and iron, so they're helping with muscle contractions and oxygen delivery to your muscles too. And for those who worry about weight, the fats in avocados are slow digesting, keeping you full and satisfied without causing blood sugar spikes, meaning steady energy for your muscles throughout the day. I've found that adding avocado to meals can even help reduce muscle soreness after a tough workout or a long walk, thanks to its anti-inflammatory properties. And if you want to get fancy, mashed avocado makes a fantastic, natural alternative to mayo or butter, cutting down on processed fats while boosting nutrient intake. Plus, unlike some supplements, avocado's nutrients come in a form your body easily recognizes and uses. So, while it might seem indulgent, avocados are actually one of the smartest foods to include if leg cramps are your nemesis. Spinach. Alright, let's talk greens, specifically spinach. Now I know what you might be thinking, spinach is just rabbit food. But hang on a second, because this leafy green is secretly one of the best muscle-supporting foods you can eat. Spinach is loaded with magnesium and potassium, two minerals that are absolutely critical for muscle health. Magnesium keeps your muscles relaxed and prevents the kind of involuntary contractions that cause cramps. Potassium helps balance fluids and electrolytes so your muscles stay hydrated and function smoothly. That's a 1-2 punch against leg cramps right there. But here's the part that really blows my mind. Spinach also provides calcium. And while most of us associate calcium with bones, it's just as important for muscles. Your muscles need calcium to contract properly. Too much or too little, boom, cramp city. Spinach gives you all three of these key minerals in one neat little package. I usually throw a handful of spinach into just about anything: scrambled eggs, soups, smoothies, or pasta. You can sauté it with a little garlic and olive oil, or just toss it raw into a salad. It's so easy to sneak in, and your muscles will thank you later. Ever notice how cramps seem worse at night? That's often when your electrolyte levels dip the most. A dinner packed with spinach can help restore those levels before bed. And unlike some heavier options, spinach won't leave you feeling weighed down or bloated. So next time you're at the store, skip the iceberg lettuce and grab some spinach instead. It's not just for Popeye, it's for anyone who's tired of waking up to painful leg cramps. And honestly, it tastes a whole lot better when you know it's helping you sleep cramp-free. What's even cooler about spinach is that it's not just a mineral powerhouse, it's packed with antioxidants like vitamin C and beta-carotene, which help reduce inflammation in your muscles. Inflammation can make cramps worse and prolong recovery times, so loading up on spinach can actually help your muscles bounce back faster after any strain or activity. And because spinach is rich in nitrates, it helps improve blood flow by relaxing blood vessels, which means better oxygen and nutrient delivery to your muscles. When muscles get plenty of oxygen and nutrients, they're less likely to cramp or feel fatigued. Another thing I love about spinach is how gentle it is on the stomach. If you've ever noticed certain veggies upset your digestion or cause bloating, spinach usually won't. That makes it a great option for seniors who might have more sensitive digestive systems, but still want to keep their muscle health on point. And if you don't like the taste of raw spinach, no worries. You can blend it into smoothies with fruits like bananas and berries, which masks the flavor but keeps all those good nutrients intact. Spinach is also a decent source of vitamin K, which helps with blood clotting and bone health, important for anyone concerned about falling or fractures, especially as we age. Strong bones and strong muscles go hand in hand when it comes to mobility and avoiding injury. Plus, the fiber in spinach aids digestion, helping your body absorb minerals better, which is key when you're trying to fix a mineral imbalance that might be causing cramps. I often hear people ask, is frozen spinach as good as fresh? The answer is yes. Frozen spinach is usually picked and frozen at peak ripeness, locking in nutrients. So if fresh spinach isn't always available, frozen is a solid backup that won't let your muscles down. And one last cool fact, spinach has been linked to better endurance during exercise. So if you're active or even just trying to stay mobile with regular walks, spinach can help your muscles work longer without cramping up. It's basically a natural fuel boost that fits right into any meal. So yeah, spinach might be humble, but it's a real MVP when it comes to keeping your legs cramp-free and your muscles happy. Pumpkin seeds. Okay, this next one might surprise you. Pumpkin seeds. These little guys are tiny, but they pack a serious punch when it comes to preventing leg cramps. I always keep a stash of roasted pumpkin seeds around, and after hearing what's in them, you might want to do the same. First up, magnesium. Just 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds gives you nearly 40% of your daily magnesium needs. That's huge, because magnesium is the mineral your muscles rely on to relax. When you're low on it, cramps become more common, especially at night. And guess what? Pumpkin seeds are also high in potassium and zinc. Potassium balances your muscle contractions, while zinc helps with nerve function and tissue repair. If your muscles have been feeling twitchy or sore, a handful of pumpkin seeds might be exactly what they need. What's cool about pumpkin seeds is how easy they are to snack on. You can sprinkle them over salads, blend them into smoothies, or just eat them by the handful. I even throw them into oatmeal sometimes for a little crunch. Here's a question. Why do cramps seem to come out of nowhere? You could be sitting, walking, or even just stretching in bed, and suddenly your calf locks up. Often, it's a sign that your body's mineral reserves are low. That's why consistent intake matters. Pumpkin seeds might be small, but if you eat them regularly, you're giving your body a steady supply of what it needs to keep cramps at bay. Plus, they're shelf-stable, easy to store, and perfect for on-the-go munching. So yeah, don't underestimate the power of pumpkin seeds. They may be small, but they could be your secret weapon against those stubborn leg cramps. Beyond just being nutrient-dense, pumpkin seeds are surprisingly versatile, which makes them an easy addition to almost any diet. If you're into baking, try adding ground pumpkin seeds to your homemade bread or muffins. They add a nutty flavor and boost the mineral content significantly. You can even grind them into a powder and use them as a topping for yogurt or cereal. Another little-known benefit is that pumpkin seeds contain antioxidants, which help fight oxidative stress in your muscles. Oxidative stress can cause inflammation and damage to muscle cells, potentially leading to cramping and soreness. By including pumpkin seeds regularly, you're helping your muscles stay healthier on a cellular level. Also, pumpkin seeds contain healthy fats, especially omega-6 fatty acids, which, in moderation, support overall cell function and reduce inflammation. When your muscles aren't inflamed, they're less likely to spasm or cramp unexpectedly. On top of that, the zinc content in pumpkin seeds is crucial for immune function and helps your body repair muscle tissue faster after exercise or daily wear and tear. If you've ever felt those mysterious nighttime cramps after a long day, it could be your muscles signaling they need extra repair support, which pumpkin seeds provide. If you're wondering how many seeds to eat, a small handful, about an ounce or two per day, is enough to make a noticeable difference. They're calorie-dense, so a little goes a long way. Plus, pumpkin seeds have a mild taste that most people find pleasant, even kids, making them a family-friendly snack. Lastly, pumpkin seeds have a reputation for improving sleep quality, thanks to the presence of tryptophan, an amino acid that helps your body produce serotonin and melatonin, the hormones that regulate mood and sleep. Better sleep means your muscles get more time to rest and repair overnight, cutting down on cramps that wake you up. So, if you struggle with sleep interrupted by leg cramps, pumpkin seeds could be a simple, natural way to help solve that problem. All in all, pumpkin seeds aren't just a crunchy snack. They're a powerful, natural muscle ally that's easy to include in your routine and can have a big impact on your leg cramp battles. Salmon and sardines. Alright, time to bring in the heavy hitters, salmon and sardines. Now I get it, not everyone's a seafood lover, but hear me out. Because when it comes to fighting leg cramps, these oily fish are total game changers. Let's start with the basics. Both salmon and sardines are rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Why does that matter? Omega-3s reduce inflammation, which is one of the sneaky causes behind chronic muscle tightness and cramping. Less inflammation means your muscles can relax and recover more easily. But that's not all. These fish are loaded with vitamin D, which helps your body absorb calcium. And like we talked about earlier, calcium is crucial for muscle contraction and relaxation. If you're low in vitamin D, you're not getting the most out of your calcium intake, making you more prone to cramps. Then, there's the protein factor. Muscles need protein to repair and grow. Whether you're active or just trying to stay mobile, your muscles depend on it. Salmon and sardines provide high-quality protein that fuels your muscles without the heaviness of red meat. And let's not forget magnesium and potassium, they're in there too. Honestly, it's like a complete leg cramp fighting toolkit in a single meal. I usually go for grilled salmon with a side of greens, or throw sardines on toast with a little lemon and pepper. Super simple, super effective. Plus, sardines are budget friendly and don't require much prep. Just pop open a can and you're good to go. So if leg cramps are messing with your sleep or slowing you down during the day, consider adding some salmon or sardines to your plate a couple of times a week. They might not be your go-to yet, but they just might change the game for your muscle health. Now here's a little bonus you might not expect. Both salmon and sardines are packed with B vitamins, especially B12. These vitamins are essential for nerve health and energy production. When your nerves are firing properly, your muscles get the right signals to contract and relax smoothly. A deficiency in B12 can sometimes cause muscle weakness or spasms, which only makes cramps worse. So, these fish are doing double duty, nourishing your muscles and keeping your nervous system sharp. Another cool thing about sardines is that they're one of the few foods that naturally contain edible bones, which means you're getting an extra dose of calcium without even thinking about it. Don't worry, the bones are soft and totally safe to eat. It's like a hidden calcium bonus. If you're not a fan of the fishy taste, try mixing sardines into a salad or blending salmon into a flavorful fish pâté. You can even add canned sardines to pasta or a tomato sauce. Once you spice it up with garlic and herbs, no one will guess there's sardines in there. Also, these fish are low in mercury compared to bigger fish like tuna, so they're a safer choice if you want to enjoy them regularly without worrying about toxins. Honestly, adding salmon and sardines to your diet isn't just about preventing leg cramps, it's a full-body win. They support your heart, brain, and joints too. So next time you're at the grocery store, grab a can of sardines or a fresh piece of salmon. You might just thank yourself later when your legs stop waking you up in the middle of the night. Sweet potatoes. Let's talk about sweet potatoes. These aren't just for Thanksgiving dinner anymore. They're one of the most underrated superfoods when it comes to preventing leg cramps, especially for seniors. First off, sweet potatoes are potassium powerhouses. Just one medium sweet potato gives you around 540 milligrams of potassium. That's more than a banana. And remember, potassium is the MVP when it comes to regulating muscle contractions. If your potassium levels dip too low, cramps can strike, especially in the middle of the night when you're trying to catch some peaceful sleep. But that's not all. Sweet potatoes are also rich in magnesium and calcium, two minerals that play a key role in preventing muscle spasms. Magnesium helps muscles relax, while calcium helps them contract properly. It's like the ultimate tag team working behind the scenes to keep your muscles functioning smoothly. And get this, they're also high in complex carbohydrates. Why should that matter? Well, when you consume complex carbs, your body gets a steady release of energy instead of a quick sugar spike. That steady fuel source helps keep your muscles from fatiguing too quickly, which is a hidden trigger for cramps. I love how versatile sweet potatoes are. You can bake them, mash them, roast them with olive oil and herbs, or even slice them into fries. If you're feeling adventurous, try adding cinnamon. It pairs beautifully and brings out their natural sweetness. Ever had one of those cramps that just won't go away no matter how much you stretch or massage it? That's often your muscles crying out for more minerals. And sweet potatoes, with their perfect trio of potassium, magnesium, and calcium, are like a soothing lullaby for those screaming muscles. Plus, they're naturally anti-inflammatory thanks to their bright orange color, which comes from beta-carotene. Less inflammation equals less irritation equals fewer cramps. It's that simple. So the next time you're meal planning, think beyond plain potatoes and give sweet potatoes a spot on your plate. Your taste buds will love it, and so will your legs. Here's something else that makes sweet potatoes a must-have: vitamin C. Yep, these orange beauties are loaded with it. Vitamin C isn't just for immunity, it also plays a role in collagen production. And collagen is what keeps your muscles, tendons, and ligaments strong and flexible. That's especially important for seniors, since muscle elasticity naturally declines with age. The more support your connective tissues get, the less strain your muscles will be under, and that means fewer cramps. And don't forget about vitamin A. Thanks to all that beta-carotene, sweet potatoes are one of the best sources of this antioxidant. Vitamin A helps reduce oxidative stress in the body, which can cause inflammation and worsen muscle fatigue. So not only do sweet potatoes nourish your muscles, they also protect them. Want a quick trick? If you're short on time, just toss a whole sweet potato into the microwave, poke a few holes in it with a fork, and let it cook for about 5 to 7 minutes. Add a dollop of Greek yogurt and a sprinkle of cinnamon, and boom, you've got a cramp-fighting, nutrient-packed snack or side dish in minutes. Honestly, it's hard to find a food that's this delicious and this good for your muscles. Sweet potatoes truly are nature's multivitamin in disguise. Greek yogurt. Now, I know yogurt might sound like a breakfast thing, but Greek yogurt? That's a muscle lover's dream food. And if leg cramps have been bothering you lately, especially at night, this creamy snack could be exactly what you need. Let's start with calcium. Greek yogurt is loaded with it. And as we've discussed, calcium is crucial for proper muscle contraction. Without enough of it, your muscles can spasm and cramp up without warning. But that's just the start. Greek yogurt also contains magnesium and potassium. That's right, 3 of the main minerals responsible for muscle health, all in one cup. Magnesium helps with muscle relaxation, potassium helps with fluid balance, and calcium keeps contractions smooth and steady. But here's something most people don't think about: protein. Muscles are made of protein, and when they're under stress or healing, they need even more of it. Greek yogurt has nearly double the protein of regular yogurt. That means better muscle repair, less soreness, and a reduced chance of cramping from overuse. I usually go for plain Greek yogurt and add some fresh fruit, chia seeds, or a drizzle of honey. You can eat it for breakfast, a midday snack, or even a dessert. And for seniors, especially those who may not be getting enough protein through meals, this is an easy, delicious way to sneak it in. Here's a little tip. Try having Greek yogurt in the evening. It's light, easy to digest, and gives your body a solid dose of muscle-repairing nutrients before bed. You might just wake up cramp-free for once. So if you're looking for a no-fuss way to fight off leg cramps, look no further than the dairy aisle. Greek yogurt's got your back, or should I say, your legs. Another underrated benefit of Greek yogurt: it's packed with probiotics. Now, you might be wondering, what do gut-friendly bacteria have to do with muscle cramps? Well, more than you'd think. When your digestive system is healthy, your body can actually absorb minerals like calcium and magnesium more efficiently. So by improving gut health, probiotics help your body make better use of those cramp-fighting nutrients. That's a win-win, especially for older adults who might struggle with nutrient absorption due to age-related digestive changes. And let's not forget about vitamin B12. Greek yogurt is a solid source of this vitamin, which plays a big role in nerve function. Sometimes what feels like a leg cramp might actually be nerve-related, and a B12 deficiency can worsen that discomfort. By keeping your B12 levels in check, Greek yogurt adds another layer of support for both your muscles and your nerves. If you're lactose intolerant or trying to cut back on dairy, don't worry. There are lactose-free Greek yogurt options available now, and many plant-based alternatives are fortified with calcium and other nutrients too. The key is to find one that works for you and stick with it consistently. Your muscles will definitely feel the difference. Coconut water. Let me tell you, if you've never sipped on coconut water after a cramp-filled night, you're missing out. This isn't just trendy beach hydration, it's nature's sports drink, minus the sugar overload. Coconut water is loaded with electrolytes, especially potassium, magnesium, calcium, and sodium. That's the exact combination your muscles need to avoid spasms and recover after cramping episodes. And because coconut water is so hydrating, it gets those minerals into your system fast. What I really like is how gentle it is on the stomach. For seniors who might have trouble digesting certain foods or drinks, coconut water goes down easy and doesn't cause bloating. Plus, it's low in calories and has a slightly sweet taste, so it feels like a treat. You can drink it straight, mix it with smoothies, or even use it as a base for light soups and cooking grains. I personally keep a few bottles in the fridge, especially during summer or after physical activity. Ever wake up with a foot cramp and wonder what caused it? 9 times out of 10, it's a mix of dehydration and lost minerals. Coconut water works like a reset button. It rehydrates, replenishes, and supports nerve signals to prevent misfiring muscles. So if plain water isn't cutting it, give coconut water a try. It might just be the quickest way to calm your muscles down and get you back to feeling balanced. Eggs. Let's crack open a big one. Eggs. Yep, the humble egg might just be one of the most underrated weapons in the battle against leg cramps. I mean, they're small, simple, and affordable, but the amount of nutritional power packed inside that shell is seriously impressive. First off, eggs are one of the best natural sources of high-quality protein. That's important because your muscles are made of protein, and as we age, we tend to lose muscle mass, a condition called sarcopenia. When your muscles weaken, they become more prone to cramping, fatigue, and spasms. By feeding your body the protein it needs to repair and maintain muscle tissue, eggs help keep those leg muscles strong and resilient. But let's go deeper. Eggs are rich in vitamins like B12, D, and E, all of which have some fascinating effects on muscle and nerve health. Vitamin B12, for example, helps maintain the myelin sheath that surrounds and protects nerves. If your nerves aren't firing properly, muscle signals can get scrambled, and that's when cramps sneak in. Seniors are especially at risk of B12 deficiency, so eggs can help close that gap. Now, let's talk about vitamin D. Most people think of the sun when it comes to this one, but eggs, especially those from pasture-raised hens, contain a surprising amount of vitamin D. Why does that matter? Because vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium efficiently, and as we know, calcium is key for muscle contractions. Without it, your muscles can misfire, tighten up, and cause those annoying cramps. Eggs also have phosphorus and selenium, which might not get as much attention, but they play supporting roles in muscle recovery and inflammation control. And speaking of inflammation, chronic inflammation can make your muscles more sensitive and cramp-prone. Especially if you're dealing with arthritis or other age-related issues, the antioxidants in eggs, like lutein and zeaxanthin, actually help calm inflammation and support overall muscle function. What I really like about eggs is how easy they are to work into any meal. Scrambled for breakfast, boiled as a snack, poached on toast, or even whipped into an omelet with some spinach or salmon. You've got endless options. And since they're soft and easy to digest, they're great for seniors who might struggle with heavier proteins. So the next time you're thinking about what to eat, don't overlook eggs. They may be small, but they pack a powerful punch when it comes to muscle health and keeping those nasty leg cramps at bay. Almonds. Now, let's talk about one of my all-time favorite snacks, almonds. These little guys might look like just a crunchy treat, but trust me, they've got some serious muscle-saving magic going on behind the scenes. If leg cramps have been hijacking your sleep or slowing down your daily strolls, almonds are one food you definitely want in your corner. First of all, almonds are loaded with magnesium, and if there's one mineral that screams cramp fighter, it's magnesium. You see, magnesium plays a crucial role in how your muscles contract and relax. When your body's running low on it, which happens more often than you'd think, especially in older adults, your muscles start misfiring, and bam, here come the cramps. What's wild is that just a small handful of almonds, about 23 of them, gives you nearly 20% of your daily magnesium needs. That's a lot of power packed into a tiny snack. And the best part, almonds are super easy to carry around. You can keep a jar of them in your kitchen, your car, your bag, wherever you need a quick fix that's both healthy and effective. But almonds don't just stop at magnesium. They're also rich in potassium and calcium, two more heavy hitters when it comes to preventing cramps. Potassium helps regulate fluid balance in your body and ensures that nerve signals and muscle contractions happen smoothly. And calcium, well, without enough of it, your muscles can twitch and tighten unexpectedly, which is exactly what you don't want if you're trying to stay mobile and pain-free. Almonds also bring in vitamin E, which is a powerful antioxidant. Antioxidants are like little bodyguards that protect your muscle tissues from oxidative stress and inflammation, two sneaky triggers that can make cramps worse. Over time, inflammation can wear down your muscle fibers, especially in the legs, leading to more frequent and painful spasms. One thing I really appreciate about almonds is their versatility. You can snack on them raw, roast them for a crunchier bite, toss them into oatmeal or yogurt, or even blend them into smoothies. And if chewing's a problem, almond butter is just as potent and much easier on the jaw. So if you're looking for a smart, simple, and tasty way to kick those leg cramps to the curb, almonds are a no-brainer. They're not just good, they're a delicious defense system for your muscles. Trust me, your legs will thank you. So there you have it, 10 foods that do more than just fill your belly. These are your allies in the fight against leg cramps, whether they hit during the day or wake you up at 2 a.m. screaming for mercy. From potassium-rich bananas and avocados to muscle-relaxing pumpkin seeds and hydrating watermelon, each one brings something powerful to the table. I've seen firsthand how these small food choices can add up to a big difference in daily comfort and mobility. You don't have to overhaul your diet, just start adding these into your meals where you can. And now it's your turn. If you found this helpful, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more easy, science-backed health tips that actually make a difference. And hey, share this with someone who's tired of waking up with cramps. They'll thank you later. Until next time, stay strong, stay hydrated, and eat smart.